Another thing narcissists are good at is they make you fit into their world. They make you fit into their web, and they make you feel special, but really they're using you the whole time. And that is some of the testimony we've heard about Mike. And you could even argue that this need to like have this 24/7. I'm not saying 24/7 prayer is bad, but there was just this need of like, we've got to keep going. We've got to get in the prayer room. You've got to do this. You can't let this die. And Mike motivated thousands of people over the years with this. And I remember the prayer room did not die during COVID-19, but boy, it slimmed down. I think they had a limit of like 20 people in the room for months. Well, I remember in that season, God began to birth some different things in me because I was not in the prayer room most of the time. I was streaming because I'm not one of the 20 or didn't need to be. I was also newly married at that point. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. But what I'm going to tell you is in that season, I began to feel different urgings or different things getting birthed in me about maybe I want to spend more time, doing YouTube or doing certain ministry or writing my book or doing some other things. And I remember though, of course, right when the prayer room got back online or they kind of allowed greater capacity, Mike just went back to the same old tune. All right, everybody get back in the room, don't stop praying, get back, just keep on praying. And I literally felt grieved in my spirit, not because I don't believe in prayer, but I know that myself and others were getting dispatched in that season. God was breaking our rhythm for a reason and birthing other things and other desires. And I didn't want to go back in the same amount of prayer that I was doing before. And I did. I began to kind of dial down and eventually step back from that ministry. And so I think just a couple other anecdotes of this was when Mike would go on vacation every January. He'd go down to Florida for like 3-4 weeks. When he would come back, I remember my first year or two, I was doing an internship or the university, and they would kind of come in our group, our classes, and they'd be like, hey guys, like Mike's coming back from vacation on Monday. Can you all make sure to go in the prayer room Monday? Like it would just really mean a lot to him if it's really full, because he always kind of afraid it's going to die while he's gone or something. Like, hey, can we all do this? Just as if they didn't require it, but they were asking. There was this neediness. Or Mike, when he was teaching some different classes and groups, he would ask all of the leaders to come sit in this front area, or to all go to this one prayer meeting on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. It was like loyalty really mattered. He needed to see people doing what he wanted. And we all kind of went along with this to varying degrees. But I look back and I'm like, there was some insecurity there. There was some narcissism there. And you cloak it in the best of things. Oh, you should all be praying. Oh, you should all be doing this. And prayer is good. But I'm starting to see through it now. There was a self-centeredness and a self-servingness there, which is very narcissistic.